Virtual reality is often hailed as one of the most advanced technological developments of this decade. But, is he though? Well, it is a subjective question to say the least. Just like there are two sides to a coin, virtual reality has its own advantages and disadvantages. So, welcome everyone. In this video, I will depict what I have learned from my course, Virtual Worlds, Real Bodies. It is no doubt that virtual reality has made huge advances in various fields like sports, gaming, fitness, and a lot more. This is an example of how the experience of watching a football match would be made more exciting and realistic with the use of a virtual reality headset. One of the areas where it has actually been important is the digitization of cultural heritages. In this course, I got the opportunity to pay a visit to a cultural heritage named Mayo House. There I got a first-hand experience of how such cultural heritages can be turned and preserved as memories through digitization. Not only does virtual reality enrich the experience of viewing a cultural heritage, but also increases the potential reach of such places by making it more accessible to people worldwide. At the same time, it can instill a want among the young millenniums who would otherwise not visit such places, just because they find it
So boring.
Hear me out here. What if you and your brain could be merged with a machine? To say in a layman's language, consider humans as an advanced machine. Jason Sosa, the founder and CEO of IMRSV, talks about the coming transhuman era and how the children of today will accept technology merging with the body as totally natural. Augmenting our biology has already begun, as Sosa explains.
One of the principles of this evolution in technology is that technology is getting smaller, faster, cheaper, and more powerful every day. And in terms of physical size, it's 100 times smaller every decade. And this principle is known as Moore's Law.
Our world is sweetened by technology and at the same time weathered by its imposed addiction and reliance. A study done by Kaiser Foundation found that 1.8 billion people use smartphones daily. Jim Quick talks about digital dementia and how it has crippled today's generation.
This is the idea that we're outsourcing our brains to our smart devices. We're so reliant on our smartphones that our smartphones are making us stupid.
With ABC News labeling the release of virtual reality similar to smartphones, addiction is the biggest threat that comes with virtual reality. The main reason for this is because of how easy it would be for companies to trigger an individual's brain to send signals that would make them want to do a certain activity. People these days get easily addicted to technology. But think about the potential threat if an exciting element such as virtual reality gets added to the mix. While it may be an outstanding feat from a technological point of view, considering it would be so lifelike, the illusion between imagination and reality would be so little that addiction would be a major controversy surrounding virtual reality. Virtual reality sickness, also known as cyber sickness, is a well documented type of motion sickness that some people feel during or after VR play, with symptoms that include dizziness, nausea, and imbalance. After exploring the virtual world, some people can't shake the sense that the actual world isn't real.
Where am I?
Between virtual reality subreddits and Oculus Rift online forums, there are dozens of stories like this. Many cases have bubbled up in the last year, likely as a response to consumer VR headsets becoming more widely available. In this course, we were required to watch a few sci-fi films, such as Blade Runner 2049, Her, Ready Player One, and The Matrix. One movie that stood out to me was Spike Jonze's romantic sci-fi thriller, Her. The story is about Theodore Twombly, who earns a living by writing personal letters for others. After he is left heartbroken at the end of a relationship, he falls in love with Samantha, an operating system. This relationship soon starts to weigh on him because there is no physical connection in this love. He starts to question the validity of this relationship and is left heartbroken after Samantha confesses that she is in love with several hundred other people. It's a film that's first and foremost a love story, but also raises questions of virtual reality in our society, the direction humans are moving towards, and what our future world may become.